so much. Have a seat over there. Have a seat. Good morning, everybody. I want to begin by acknowledging the good people who are with us this morning. So it's a long list, so give me a little grace here. Illinois Tollway Executive Director Cassandra Rouse, as well as Chief Engineer Manar Nashif. Did I do right by you, Manar? Is that close enough? Okay. And all of our partners at the Tollway. 17th District Commissioner Kevin Morrison. This project is in his district. I'd also like to recognize Kathy Hilton from the 15th District, which is Commissioner Sean Morrison's office, and this project is also in his district. Commissioner Scott Britton of the 14th District, Commissioner Maggie Trevor of the 9th District, Jesse Soule, Chicago Outreach Director for Senator Tammy Duckworth, Noemi Avalar, Deputy Director for Congresswoman Delia Ramirez, Illinois State Representative Michelle Mussman, Illinois 56. Sorry, Michelle, you're going to forgive me? Elk Grove Village Trustee Stephen Schmidt, representatives from the Illinois Department of Transportation, Lisa Stark, Vice President of Public Affairs for Union Pacific, Tracy Payne, First Deputy Commissioner for the Chicago Department of Aviation, the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning, CMAP, Des Plaines Mayor Andrew Goskowski. Did I do right by you, Mayor? Okay. Des Plaines City Manager Dorothy Wisniewski. Where are you, Dorothy? Did I do right by you, too? Okay. IDOT District 1 Director, Regional Engineer Jose Rios. Jose, you're here, too? All right, gotcha. And of course, I'm grateful to all of our Cook County Department of Transportation and Highway staff. Highway Superintendent Sis Killen and her team, and we're very grateful for your work on this project. There we go. Thank you all for joining us today. We stand near one of Chicago and the metropolitan area's largest employment centers. We're at the nexus of a transportation crossroads that includes O'Hare International Airport, a robust freight rail network, and nearby interstates that form a transit thoroughfare that millions pass through each year. Today, I'm pleased to celebrate the initiation of nearly a $100 million project. This is the Touhy Avenue project, led by our Department of Transportation and Highways. This project, while significant in itself, is just part of a greater vision. In 2018, the Cook County Department of Transportation and Highways established Connecting Cook County, our first strategic long-range transportation plan in more than 70 years. Hard to believe, but we didn't have a transportation plan for 70 years. I wish it were only 17. This plan strives to achieve several core principles. Transportation investment should support our region's economic competitiveness and maintain our position as the freight capital of the nation. Many of you know that 5 of the 6 first-class railroads in this country go through Cook County. That transportation systems are multi-purpose and multimodal. Agencies collaborate to increase overall transportation funding, and to invest equitably. Those are our core principles. The efforts we're here to celebrate today are a testament to what we can do when we think through the lens of these ideals. The Touhy Avenue Multimodal Safety and Capacity Improvement Project will add capacity to a stretch of road that carries 32,000 vehicles a day, a volume that already exceeds its design capacity. Yet this is much more than a road project. The Touhy Improvement Project will enhance national freight railroad operations by building a grade separation at one of Union Pacific's busiest rail crossings in the region. It will facilitate growth in air travel and shipping by improving access to O'Hare International Airport, the 8th busiest passenger and 20th busiest cargo airport in the world, not just in our country, but in the world. The needs of pedestrians, bicyclists, transit riders will all be addressed by adding much-needed sidewalks, transit signal priorities, and bus shelters. It will improve paced suburban bus service along Route 223 and provides more than 60 weekday trips moving people around the county to access school, jobs, and more. Cook County has recognized the importance of Touhy's multi-billion-dollar investment as part of the I-90 and future I-490 corridor projects for our region. But we knew that the critical local system improvements needed a champion. We took on the leadership to advance local system improvements, which not only provide critical connections for regional travel as part of the Elgin O'Hare Western Access Project, but also ensure that the local communities adjacent to these corridors can benefit fully from their construction. Together with our state, tollway, and municipal partners, we navigated the complexity of local needs and project impacts across multiple jurisdictions. And that collaborative spirit has paid off. This project was truly a team effort, combining resources of local, state, and federal governments to ensure its success. Cook County secured $41.5 million in congestion mitigation air quality federal competitive funding and $5 million from IDOT's 2024 local project funding program, nearly half of the project's costs. So we're very grateful to the federal government and to IDOT for their support for this project. In addition to state funding, this project could not have been possible without the efforts of our congressional leaders, who worked tirelessly to bring much-needed federal support to our region. Again, I'd like to thank our Superintendent of the Department of Highways, Transportation and Highways, Sis Killen, and her team for leading this effort. And I'm grateful to our partners at the Illinois Department of Transportation, the Illinois Tollway, CMAP, Elk Grove Village, the City of Des Plaines, Elk Grove Township, the Chicago Department of Aviation, and Union Pacific Railroad for embarking on this major transportation project with us and bringing this vision to fruition. Together, we're building stronger communities, a stronger Cook County, and a stronger region from the roads up. Thank you. Now, please be patient with us. We have a few people who would like to give remarks. I'm going to introduce Cassandra Rouse, who's Executive Director of the Illinois Tollway Authority, who's our next speaker. And I would ask each speaker to introduce the person who follows them. Thank you all.
Good morning. President Preckwinkle, Superintendent Killen, and our partners across Cook County and the region. Thank you for bringing everyone together today. This is an important milestone for this corridor. As Executive Director of the Illinois Tollway, I am proud to stand alongside Cook County as work begins on the Touhy Avenue project. This corridor carries more than 32,000 vehicles a day, connecting workers, freight, and businesses throughout this part of the region. And projects like this show how transportation really works. Cook County is building the local connection, but together we're building the network that keeps the region moving. The work Cook County is beginning here today on Touhy Avenue is integral in delivering the new I-490 tollway. The tollway's $4.3 billion Elgin O'Hare Western Access Corridor is designated as a project of national and regional significance by federal transportation legislation due to the overall magnitude and potential to dramatically improve mobility, freight connectivity, and enhance the national and regional economies. The new I-490 tollway, now under construction, will improve north-south traffic around the western border of O'Hare International Airport between I-90 and I-294, connect to the Illinois Route 390 tollway, and create long-awaited western access into the airport. The Touhy Avenue project will allow the tollway to complete the northern leg of the I-490 project. In addition, we will be constructing new ramps in coordination with Cook County that will connect Touhy to the new I-490 tollway. The tollway has already delivered construction work in this area that will keep moving throughout the county's work on Touhy Avenue. Coordination with IDOT, CDA, FAA, and local communities, including Elk Grove Village, Des Plaines, Franklin Park, and Bensonville, are very critical to the success of the county and tollway work we are recognizing here today. As we deliver improvements to serve our tollway customers, we believe that it's equally important to work with others to deliver work that is also going to benefit pedestrians, transit, businesses, and freight that are important to our community, our county, and our state partners. But here is the bottom line. When it comes to planning, designing, and building a stronger transportation network, we cannot do this alone. It takes a regional view. It takes partnership. And that is why the Illinois Tollway is proud to partner with Cook County and all the agencies involved to deliver improvements that will benefit drivers, businesses, and communities across the region. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Commissioner Morrison.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's an honor to be with you all. I'm Cook County Commissioner Kevin Morrison. I represent the 15th district spanning the northwest suburbs from Des Plaines to Elgin. I want to thank President Preckwinkle and the Department of Transportation and Highways for bringing us here today. I'm excited to celebrate this groundbreaking of the Touhy Avenue Reconstruction Project, which represents one of the most significant transportation investments Cook County has ever undertaken. This nearly $100 million project has been years in the making and reflects the type of agency collaboration that makes large infrastructure improvements possible. I want to thank our partners at IDOT, the Illinois Tollway, the City of Chicago, the City of Des Plaines, and Elk Grove Village for working together to move forward with this project. This project will make a meaningful difference for the thousands of residents, workers, and businesses that rely on Touhy Avenue every day. By constructing a new bridge over the Union Pacific Railroad and the future I-490 tollway, we will significantly reduce congestion along this corridor. This project will also help streamline traffic patterns in the area that serves as a key gateway to O'Hare International Airport. Improving mobility in the area will benefit not only local communities, but also the regional economy as well. Additionally, this investment prioritizes safety and accessibility. The project includes new pedestrian and bicycle facilities, modernized lighting, and upgraded drainage systems that will make the corridor safer and more accessible for everyone who uses it, as we've got a train coming through. I'm proud to see Cook County continuing to make strategic investments in transportation infrastructure that will serve our residents for decades to come. Thank you again to everyone who helped make this possible, and I look forward to seeing the progress as construction moves ahead toward completion in 2027. Thank you, and with that, I would like to introduce Commissioner Scott Britton.
Thank you, Kevin. I am Cook County Commissioner Scott Britton of the 14th District, which is just north of here. You could take a rock and throw it there if you had a really good arm. But I am very excited to be a part of this project and to emphasize one thing that I think we sometimes lose track of, which is the partnership that we have so significantly with our federal, state, and local entities that do so much together. I was part of the process of opening the redesigned Lake Cook Road, which is another tremendous advantage for our county. It drives economic development, it makes things safer, and it helps every aspect of our county grow. I continue to look at these partnerships. We have some headwinds from the federal government, but we still are able to get things done, and we're going to continue the process of making things better for all Cook County residents. And one thing that I sometimes get when I'm traveling in my district, which goes from Lake Michigan, or I guess we call it Lake Illinois now, to Inverness, people say, you know, what are you doing for the northern suburbs and the northwest suburbs? Well, look around you. This is what we're doing. When I first ran 8 years ago, I said my slogan is my mission, building a better Cook County together. And this project is exactly what we want to bring that to fruition. So thank you all for being part of it. And now I'd love to introduce my good friend, Commissioner Maggie Trevor of the 9th District.
Good morning. I got stuck behind a freight train at this intersection on the way here. I just want you to know that. I'm 9th District Cook County Commissioner Maggie Trevor. I also represent areas just north in both east and west of this location. And I'm honored to be here with President Preckwinkle and everybody who is involved in this project to help mark the start of this historic project. As many of the people you've heard already say, this project will bring much needed extensive improvements to transportation throughout the that will benefit throughout the northwest suburbs, easing traffic congestion like getting stuck behind a freight train, expanding access for bicyclists and pedestrians, and allowing easier connections to public transportation in these areas. These changes improve not only transportation but also the health and quality of life for residents in this area, and using public funds for a project like this is what good government is all about. Given that, I do want to recognize something very important about this site, and it's very personal to me. I grew up in this area, and when I was a sophomore, I attended Rolling Meadows High School in my sophomore year. And one of the things about Rolling Meadows High School in 1979 is that there was so little here that you could stand on the second floor windows and watch planes land and take off at O'Hare. And in May of 1979, there was a horrible plane crash at this site. 47 years ago, 273 people were killed just a few feet away from this site in what was at the time the worst air disaster in U.S. history. Everyone on that plane and 2 people on the ground died in that accident. And those of us, including those of us who could see the fire and the flames from our homes on that terrible day in 1979, will never forget it. And as we begin this very much needed project, we should remember those who died at this site and acknowledge the families and friends of those who lost loved ones here. Those who suffered that loss will never again be fully whole. But from that tragedy came improvements in air travel that have made air travel safer. And those who lost their lives that day are honored with a memorial listing their names not far from here on the south shore of Lake Opeka at Lake Park in Des Plaines. And I encourage you to visit that site. And I would like to thank you and introduce Noemi Avelar, Deputy District Director for Congressman Delia Ramirez's office.
Good morning. My name is Noemi Avelar. I am the Deputy District Director for Congresswoman Delia Ramirez of the 3rd Congressional District. It is my pleasure to deliver remarks on behalf of the Congresswoman who is currently in D.C. Commissioner Trevor, thank you so much for letting us know about the origin of this site and how this is an amazing investment. So from the Congresswoman, it says, I want to thank Cook County President Tony Preckwinkle and the county's Department of Transportation and Highway for the invitation to join today's groundbreaking of the Touhy Avenue Project. Today, we celebrate nearly $100 million worth of investment, the largest transportation project ever undertaken by the Cook County Department of Transportation and Highway in partnership with the Illinois Tollway. This project prioritizes the safety of our neighbors while enhancing transportation efficiency across the region. It's a vital initiative. One Congresswoman Ramirez advocated to expand federal investments in during the 119th Surface Transportation Reauthorization, coupled with the crucial infrastructures investment in the region, such as CMAP and the $500,000 in the Tone Road construction project, which the Congresswoman is supporting through community project funding, bringing economic developments to our community. The funding we've worked together to secure will enhance access to key industry corridors, delivering local improvements that support broader regional connectivity once the I-490 tollway project is complete. Investments like this are transformative. They improve commuter safety, reduce travel times, and create good-paying union jobs that strengthen our region. I am proud that through the intergovernmental approach with Cook County President, IDOT, the Illinois Tollway, we are delivering for the residents of Elk Grove Village, the City of Chicago, and Des Plaines, Elk Grove Township, and Cook County. I look forward to continuing to deliver the funding needing to improve safety, reliability, and efficiency in the Illinois 3rd. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this transformative investment. And with that, I have the pleasure of introducing State Representative Michelle Mussman.
Good morning, everyone. I'm State Representative Michelle Mussman of the 56th District. I am, as everyone has said, so pleased to be here and be part of actually what is a very historic event for all of us. As everyone has indicated, this is transformational. It has a little something for everyone. Clearly, it is planes, trains, automobiles, bicycles, down to pedestrians, and wildlife to boot. So I know that we have talked about this project for a significantly long time. All of you have been involved in the massive planning for this. We are hardly going to be able to remember the time when it wasn't here once it finally gets up and running. I know my constituents have been waiting for this for a long time. The concept of our highway actually running all the way to O'Hare will be a concept hard to believe. I hope this project runs with favorable weather, on time, and under budget, and I look forward to being here for the ribbon cutting. It is my pleasure to now introduce Des Plaines Mayor Andrew Gachkowski.
Thank you all so much. I am Des Plaines Mayor Andrew Gachkowski, and I just want to thank all of our partners. You know, this is going to have a dramatic impact on our community. It's going to help us connect residents and businesses in ways that we have been hampered from doing since the outset of this city over 100 years ago. You know, we're here today to celebrate a bridge, but thanks to the leadership, vision, and capability of President Preckwinkle and all of our other partners, I think that this is just one example of how Cook County and all of you are helping build bridges between people throughout the county, you know, whether it's in the city or the far-flung suburbs. So I'm just grateful for all your work, and thank you very much. With that, I'd like to introduce Lisa Stark, Vice President of Public Affairs for, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Jose Rios, IDOT District 1 Regional Engineer.
I said, whoa, they cut me out already. No, good morning. My name is Jose. Good morning. My name is Jose Rios. I'm the Region 1 engineer for the Illinois Department of Transportation, and unfortunately, Secretary Biaggi had another last-minute event that she had to attend, and she sent me. So, on behalf of the Secretary and the entire team at the Illinois Department of Transportation, thank you, President Preckwinkle, for hosting this event. I'd like to express our gratitude to the other elected leaders, state legislators, county commissioners, local officials in Elk Grove Village, City of Chicago, City of Des Plaines, Elk Grove Township, and as well as all the other partners out there. And more than anything, I would like to definitely extend my gratitude to Superintendent Sis Killen and also to Cassandra Rouse with the Illinois Tollway. We are especially happy today because we are highlighting a project that is a true collaborative event. You know, when you look at it, look at the different agencies that are here working and how this was able to become a reality. At IDOT, as far as we're concerned, when it comes out to developing projects, there is no such thing as a federal road, a state road, a tollway road, a county road, or a municipal road. They are all Illinois roads and part of a multimodal system that connects us all. Under the leadership of Governor Pritzker, we are working more than ever with our partners and stakeholders to arrive at solutions that improve regional access and mobility. The Touhy Avenue project is a perfect example of how we can work together to address safety and create economic opportunity on the local level as well. The funding invested by the state comes through our Bureau of Local Roads, which helps strengthen infrastructure overseen and maintained by our county, municipal, and township partners. At IDOT, we have been proud to work with the county and municipal staff, as well as with the tollway, in getting this project off the ground. All of that hard work continues to pay off. And for me, I think one thing, if someone would summarize what I believe, this is a great project and an important project, and it's going to transform this area. It's going to make an incredible difference. People are going to realize how much things are going to change, and we have to thank all those involved in that, but especially, obviously, Cook County and Superintendent Killen, because she's been pressing behind this to make this a reality. So just wanted to thank you all, and I'm going to introduce, let's see, and I apologize, Lisa Stark, Vice President of Public Affairs for the Union Pacific.
Now it's my turn. Good morning. Good morning. Well, on behalf of Union Pacific Railroad, it is an absolute pleasure to be here today. And I just really want to thank Cook County President Tony Preckwinkle, Sis Killen, the Illinois Tollway, IDOT, and all the local and state partners who are here today and who are representative of the projects team that have brought this to fruition. As one of our nation's largest railroads, Union Pacific moves roughly 8 million carloads in containers on an annual basis. And if you put that in perspective, those are the types of products and materials we all use every day. From the vehicles that you drove to get here today to the packages that are on our doorstep, we are touching your lives in a meaningful way. The tracks that serve nearby here are a major corridor for Union Pacific, helping move all those goods. And when you hear the sound of those horns, we say that's the sound of money. And that is the sound of driving the economy locally, for the state, and nationally. So we really look at this project as helping us with our mission of building America. And at the same time, we're going to be improving safety, alleviating congestion, and ultimately it will make for a more pleasant and efficient travel experience for all modes. And when you think about safety, that is at the heart of everything that Union Pacific Railroad does every single day. And our absolute highest priority is that everybody's lives that we touch daily go home safe to their families every single day. That extends to our employees, our customers, and to all the communities where we have railroad tracks that run. So we're really enthusiastic about this project and the ability to improve and enhance safety, in particular by doing a grade separation so that vehicles, those 30,000 plus that travel on this roadway every day, don't have to have an opportunity to potentially interact with a train in a not positive way. But I can tell you, Union Pacific is all in on this. We're committed to driving this project home, working safely and efficiently with all of the project partners. And I just have to say, from a very personal touch point, when I moved to Chicagoland in 2015, I was driving across the United States with my family and on conference calls specifically related to this project. And so it is really, really cool to see that come to fruition today. So thank you. And with that, I have to do my last part. With that, it's an absolute pleasure to introduce Sis Killen, Superintendent of the Cook County Department of Transportation and Highways, who has been an amazing partner with Union Pacific. Thank you.
We're almost done. Almost done. Good morning, everyone, and thank you again, Madam President, for gathering us all here today. I am grateful for your leadership and vision in creating a robust transportation network across Cook County. You lead your administration by recognizing that transportation investment is more than just moving people and goods. We recognize that it serves as a catalyst for local and regional economic development as well. Cook County is uniquely positioned to provide the transportation leadership, expertise, and resources required to advance regionally and nationally significant projects just like this, those that cross multiple agencies and municipal boundaries. This complex project fully reconstructs Touhy Avenue between Elmhurst Road and Mount Prospect Road, providing additional capacity, increasing safety, and mobility. Work includes elevating Touhy over the new tollway I-490 and the Union Pacific Railroad tracks, eliminating delays that come from train traffic and connecting into that beautiful new 490. Where we'll be realigning the Old Higgins Road east of Elmhurst Road to create a brand new intersection at Touhy, while also fully reconstructing the existing intersection at Elmhurst as well. We've heard about the improvement we're going to be making for pedestrians, for bicyclists, for connections to transit, for providing sidewalks for those residents that need to access the PACE buses, installation of new storm sewer, traffic signals, and lighting. This work is going to take about 2 years to complete, and we thank all who travel along Touhy Avenue for their patience and safe travel practices throughout the entire construction period. Thank you to CMAP Executive Director Aleman and her team for recognizing the regional benefit of this project, where we are reducing congestion, supporting transit and freight, and improving safety for pedestrians, bicyclists, and again, eliminating that at-grade crossing. And to our federal partners, as you work toward the next Surface Transportation Reauthorization Act, this project showcases just one of the major investments that were funded through the Congestion Mitigation and Air Quality Federal Infrastructure Funds. We appreciate your continued support. We are also grateful to the Illinois Tollway for its continued partnership in looking beyond the footprint of the tollway system. Cook County is happy to be your partner. Thank you to the Illinois Department of Transportation for working very closely with us as we perform this major upgrade on a state facility, enabling regional travel. I would like to extend a special acknowledgement and thank you to my team here, the Cook County Department of Transportation and Highway staff. I would ask if you could please stand to be recognized if you're not already doing so. Team members representing project development, design, construction, maintenance, and our superintendent's office. This is the team that helped bring this project to the finish line, and thank you. To our construction team, our on-site construction management team, Cook County appreciates your continued commitment to the successful delivery of this project, which I think we heard on time and under budget, and we will hold you to that. We still have quite a bit of work to complete as we navigate this process, but again, we could not do it without the support and efforts of every single person who is here today. And now we invite all of our elected officials and agency leadership to join me outside for a ceremonial groundbreaking. Thank you.